So what if you could fundamentally restore your health, but without using a single chemical? Today we're diving into Aequil Science, a company that's making a huge bet that the future of our health isn't going to be found in new molecules, but in new physics. Let's start with the feeling I think we all know. You're trying to do everything right. You're eating well, you're trying to sleep, you're exercising, but you still feel, well, just off, like something is just out of sync. It's this super common frustration that actually points to a much deeper problem, one that most conventional health approaches just don't see. And that really gets to the heart of why Aequil Science was even created. For way too long, our approach to health has been about chasing symptoms, while we've been completely missing the bigger picture, the actual systems that run the whole show. Okay, so this slide shows the big shift in thinking. The old way, the symptom-based way, is like playing a game of whack-a-mole. You've got fatigue, pop. Poor sleep, pop. Stress, pop. You're just reacting. But Aequil's approach sees these things not as individual problems, but as signals. They're basically alarm bells telling you that the body's foundational communication network, that conversation between your gut, your brain, your immune system, is breaking down. The goal isn't to just silence the alarm, it's to put out the fire. So why is this breakdown even happening? Well, it really comes down to the constant overload of modern life. Just think about it. Toxins, stress, trauma, just general depletion. It's like our internal network is being bombarded with static, disrupting the clear signal it needs to operate. And that disruption, that's what feels like friction in our day-to-day lives. So if the problem is this deep systemic overload, the answer can't just be another patch or another quick fix. It requires something totally different. It's what Aequil calls the art of the reset. And honestly, this just nails the entire philosophy. It's about getting off that hamster wheel of constantly reacting to problems as they pop up. Instead, the focus shifts to being proactive, to resetting the very foundation of your health so your body can do what it's naturally designed to do, regulate itself and thrive. So how does this reset actually work? Well, it's built on 3 really cool ideas. The first one is dynamic balance. Now, don't think of health as standing perfectly still. Think of it more like a tightrope walker. True health is about making these constant, tiny, intelligent adjustments to stay balanced no matter what life throws at you. It's all about intelligent, responsive movement. The second big idea is rhythm. This is your body's unique biological flow. You know those days when everything just clicks? You feel clear, you feel connected, you have energy. That's when you're in rhythm. And when you're out of rhythm, well, that's when you feel that friction, when even the simplest things can feel like a struggle. And the third piece of the puzzle is coherence. This is all about the quality of communication between your systems. You can think of it like the bandwidth of your body's internal internet. When you have high coherence, your body can handle stress with ease. But when that coherence is low, you get overwhelmed and things start to break down. So here's the key. Dynamic balance is what you get through great rhythm and coherence. Now, the visionary behind all of this is the founder, Frédéric Roscop. After almost 3 decades in clinical practice, he kept seeing the same thing over and over. People weren't failing their health routines, their underlying systems were failing them. And this led him to this really powerful core belief. Okay, so a great philosophy is one thing, but for any potential partner or investor, the real question is always, that sounds great, but does it actually work in the real world? So let's talk about market validation. This number right here really says a lot. Over 10,000 customers. That's 10,000 people who have already voted with their wallets and put their trust in the Aequil consumer brand. This isn't just a theory anymore. This is a solution with real, proven market demand. And this is absolutely critical for anyone looking at this opportunity. The consumer brand that's out there and doing so well, that's just the tip of the iceberg. It's the proof of concept. It proves 2 massive things. 1, the science actually works, and 2, people are hungry for this kind of systemic solution. And that leads us to the million-dollar question. The question that takes us from a successful wellness brand into the world of a deep tech, biotech platform. How on earth do you restore systemic rhythm and coherence without using any chemical force? The answer is in a field that Aequil is pioneering, and it's called programmable biophysics. This is the engine under the hood. It's where biology meets physics. This is the core intellectual property, Aequil Science Technology, or AST. Think about it this way. A chemical approach is like trying to force a lock open with a key.
But AST is like using a specific, precise radio frequency to unlock it from a distance. It uses these incredibly low energy fields to send targeted information to our biological systems, triggering specific effects, like cellular restoration, all without the side effects and collateral damage of a chemical intervention.
So what makes AST such a game changer? Well, first off, it is safe by design. Because it uses such low energy, it just bypasses all the toxicity issues you get with chemical solutions. Second, it works with the body's natural networks, not against them, so it's systemic by its very nature. And maybe most importantly for partners, it was built from day one to be a scalable platform, not just a one-off product. And this isn't just a vague idea. Aequil has a super clear, structured path from the lab to the market. It all starts with fundamental research, understanding how energy and life interact. Then they engineer that knowledge into specific, programmable signals. And finally, those proven signals get embedded as AST inside commercial products and systems. It's a really disciplined pipeline. And this is where the opportunity just explodes. Because AST isn't just for human wellness. Not even close. It's a true platform technology for the future of health across a whole range of industries. And this right here is where the opportunity becomes massive. The exact same core technology platform can be programmed for totally different applications. For agriculture, you can revitalize soil. For animal health, you can support systemic well-being. And get this, in environmental tech, it has proven virucidal and bactericidal effects. That alone opens up enormous markets in air and water purification. We're not just talking about a single product here. This is a licensable technology platform with a vast and incredibly diverse market. Which brings us to Aequil's core belief, and it's a bold one. For the last 100 years or so, medicine has been all about chemistry. Aequil is betting that the next 100 years will belong to physics. The next great breakthrough in health won't be about discovering a new drug, but about finally mastering the biophysical signals that orchestrate life itself. And that's exactly why we're talking about this today. It's why Aequil Science is here at CES. They are officially extending a direct and very compelling invitation to potential partners right here in the North American market. The mission is crystal clear. They have the proven consumer brand. They have the scalable, deep tech platform. Now, Aequil is ready to expand. They are actively looking for the right strategic partners. That means investors, researchers, industry leaders, to help commercialize this technology and bring it to North America in a big way. So to wrap it up, Aequil Science is offering a completely new way to think about health. It's systemic, it's non-toxic, and it is incredibly scalable. They are here at CES because they know the biophysics revolution isn't coming, it's already here. The only real question left is who is going to partner with them to lead it in North America.